Gonzalez of Gio. Nice right uppercut there from Emiliano. Quick combination, and that left hook lays out Gio Gonzalez.
So for everybody that's tuning in, this is most likely going to be an unpopular opinion, especially if you rock with the Vargas dynasty. We are going to be discussing Emiliano Vargas versus Giovanni Gonzalez and the victory he got this past weekend. No doubt about it, Emiliano had an outstanding performance. No doubt about it. But I was not impressed with the matchmaking. From what I've seen, this fight really didn't do anything for Emiliano Vargas. And don't get me wrong, every time you step in that ring and every time you step into a new training camp, you're always learning something new on the job. You're always developing as a fighter, especially on your way up, and especially if you're a rising star like Emiliano Vargas. And I think I said this in the last video that I just did before this fight happened. I said Emiliano Vargas is either going to stop him or he's going to knock him out, as he should, and he did exactly that. But I think that Fryer was a more difficult opponent for Emiliano Vargas than Gonzalez was, and Fryer wasn't even a difficult fight for Emiliano. Like I said, the experience, he's going to learn on the job as he goes, but I think Top Rank can do better matchmaking for Emiliano Vargas because he's that talented, especially if he's going to stop these guys the way that he's doing, especially if he's going to knock out these guys the way that he's doing. He's not really learning much. It seems like he's learning more in camp. He's getting more experience in camp, and he's getting more experience, less experience actually going inside the ring, if that really makes sense. This kid is too talented. He's too gifted to be fighting fighters that Top Rank is giving him. And I get his dad doesn't want Emiliano to rush his career like Fernando Vargas felt like he rushed his career. But
man, I'm gonna let the experts do their job, and that's Top Rank. You know what I mean? They know how to bring him slowly, and you know what? People will criticize, you know, whether you're going too slow or too fast. I was criticized because I went too fast, so I don't want them to criticize him for that. So.
Me personally, as a fighter, I want to have a bout as fast as possible. But I have a great team around me. I know every crop has its due date, and I know that when it's time for me to be world champion, I'm going to be world champion. I know I have something special.
And I said this after the Fryer fight. After he beat Fryer the way that he did, I said I want to see Emiliano Vargas up his competition. I want to see him be matched up against better fighters. We know what Emiliano brings to the table as far as offense goes. The speed, the power, he can knock these guys out. He's disciplined, the conditioning, he listens. We know what Emiliano brings to the table when he's fighting these levels of fighters. He's going to look like a superstar, which he is. He's a superstar in the making, and I'm also going to say this as well. Like I said in my last video, in the next year or two, I see Emiliano Vargas fighting for an interim. He's going to be a mandatory, or he's going to be actually fighting for a world title. But I want to see better matchmaking by Top Rank because Emiliano Vargas is that good in my personal opinion. I want to see him starting to fight elite fighters, a little bit better than average fighters, and I feel like Top Rank needs to do exactly that. If we can see Emiliano Vargas up his competition, and I get it's the traditional way to build your resume and for Top Rank to build your road and build you into a champion, I get it. That's the traditional route. But if Emiliano Vargas can up his competition and start competing with a little bit better of elite fighters than what he's been fighting, imagine what he could be from 1 to 2 years from now. Imagine the type of level that he could be at if he starts to push himself more and more, because what he's doing to these fighters and how he's doing these fighters, he needs to up his competition, no doubt about it. I want to see what Emiliano Vargas can come back from when he gets put with someone in there who has that experience, who has that dog in them, who's hard to knock out, who just won't go down. I want to see what his game plan goes into. I want to see when the cards are stacked against him. I want to see when the pressure is against him. If Emiliano gets clipped with a clean shot, how is he going to come back from it? How is he going to adjust to it? How is he going to switch up his game plan from it? And I think this is the road, and this is the road that Top Rank needs to start putting him down. They need to start putting him up against better competition. I get he's only 20. He's 13-0. He turns 21 in April. But I want to see Emiliano Vargas up his game with competition from here on out. And we got Fernando Vargas Jr. fighting in April in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That is exactly where I'm from, so I might go check that fight out. And then we have Amaldo Vargas fighting again, I believe in April or May. We have Emiliano Vargas fighting again also in May too. So let me know what you guys think about the dynasty. Let me know if you guys think the dynasty is going to continue. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.